Absolutely. I have no
Well, what
heart.
would you like to oh my god. What would you like to talk about, Firefly? What's on your mind aside from DeFire? What interesting things are going on in the crypto world aside from, Terra Luna burning?
Shut the fuck up. Sorry. It's Yes.
Yeah, Astroport and they're like essentially their version of Curve Wars with like Apollo and P it really is. Yeah. Like there was no I guess the word, he essentially made such a terrible decision it tanked the entire thing. Like he just made multiple bad decisions and it trying to uh, pick up the crumbs almost. Like one of my friends quite literally made 140K off the death of Terra, basically. Off the accident Luna. Like somehow someone
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, The only at the moment you can like I can't even imagine what you would do with like this all that work that's been thrown to like it's just wasted like because of one man's I guess unfortunate mistakes. Uh yeah, I suppose that just depends on who you are, you know. Definitely having some checks and balances would be good, but one could also argue that having a I wouldn't say essential, just that one it really just depends on what their character is and if they never make mistakes. But that's impossible. You're not a perfect human being. Yeah, so you basically, yeah, you can't because if you basically have this echo chamber effect, if you're the sole person in there and you only hear your voice and you're only thinking, well, this idea is no one saying anything, well, then you're going to lead to a decision that might be fatally end you. And this is kind of what happened almost. I feel like it's a good question because I feel like if I had my gut feeling is like if it depends on the country it happened in. Like it's like so if it happened in the States, Terra was built there, it just died and lost a lot of people money. There'd be a horrible I mean there already is, but in Korea, but a way bigger backlash, there'd be a way hit like 200% pushback on this to never happen again, and then they would do the nonsensical thing is rather than say, "Oh, there was a mistake done. There's something. Let's try to improve it, regulate it in a healthy way." They would probably try to over-regulate it. They would try to do things that were, not totally sensible and try to prevent everything like this from happening again. But that's just my personal opinion. Uh, yeah, she just sounds like a robot.
I'm not saying anything.
I can hear you say words. Yeah, she did, but she sounded like an electric robot. Uh,
Maybe I am. Okay?
no,
What are you
but jokes aside, that's just my personal. I feel
homophobic
like
or
depends on what country you're in. I feel like it's very much regionally based, like how people respond to it. I don't even know how Korea has responded to the death of U.S. Terra. How do you know what's happening over there? Their society, yeah, for various. Yeah. Yeah, it was like my Visa Mastercard declined, and it's because the whole company went. It's as if Visa went bankrupt, basically. Uh, yeah, 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 basically. That is yeah. So I luckily have like friends in Korea. Well, not luckily, I hope they're doing okay. But like it's going. I will ask them to see how that's panning out there. That's an interesting I thought, like how it's affecting them, like as a whole. Um. Oh yeah. I was going to ask about the nomination. Someone was mentioning an AMA to explain further. Is that something going to happen later or nah? Oh, it's whatever you want, my dude. I'll just appear and like, oh, it's the Kirby guy. Like, what's he going to say? Mhm. Oh yeah, for sure. I have no idea what we would debate about, but okay. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I can only imagine Carlos would school me on tokenomics things because I'm so new to DeFi. But uh, no, but I'm mostly confident in my community skills and like being like I suppose engendering trust in others. That's my strength and concept, and this girl can to attest to that. Uh, right,
Yes.
Smacky? Ah, she just said yes.
Yes.
She's sounded lackluster, but yes, she does agree. uh,
Because I'm being blackmailed and threatened.
oh Jesus, oh Jesus. No, but no, Firefly. It was
Yes.
interesting. The U.S. Terra and Luna thing was crazy. Um, But that's the main thing that was on like my mind for that. What other kind of things are like maybe what's beating the market? Like what kind of things have you seen? Is everything down? What do you personally see that is like, oh, that's innovative and interesting and actually doing well? Hmm. Um, Yeah, for the more of the like ERC 20 for sure. Binance at the moment, if you check DeFi Llama, I don't really know. That's a good metric. It's like currently like Ethereum as usual. Then Binance Smart Chain, and then AVAX Avalanche. Polygon. Oh no, for sure. Yeah, so for sure, everything's blood red. Like, but Polygon has been doing it. As far as declining go, you are correct. Uh, oh, for sure. Yeah. Well, yeah, they had a lot of hits though. Like they had the dude who had 50 million Phantom, and then just that liquidated for whatever reason. I don't know who that guy was. But and then they had this whole, like the whole everyone's gas problem there. It's not scaling well. There's the Gwei is a huge amount. Um, yeah, it's crazy. Like the DeFi is, and then there was right after the Terra thing, there was that. It feels like as if it was a coordinated attack on like for the ad attack that was coordinated right after. It just seemed like yeah, it seemed like crypto has been kind of, you know, not doing its well in the last few days. The only other, yeah, it's just been crazy.
Last few days, you say?
Okay, no need to be snide, but yes, not last few days.
I'm
Uh,
not.
uh,
Sure.
hmm,
Sure.
I would agree with that. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Oh, Wilder joined, I think. I can't see though. Uh,
Yeah, he did.
cool.
Hello.
I
Good morning,
guess.
guys. Just having a cup of coffee and listening to you. Don't mind me.
Yeah, sure.
We're
Great.
like
Good morning.
we're like the white noise or like the morning chimes. We just make everything peaceful for a while there. But
Beautiful.
yeah.
Yeah.
uh, but yeah, so one of the things is aside from that, the only other thing I like personally am in is like has been actually going up. Like it's crazy. Like considering other projects, what do you think of like I guess I'm going to ask what do you consider like seniorage? Like there was Tomb Fork season and there was like the Titano Forks and then I guess baked beans as well. What do you foresee as the next kind of trend? Like hopefully it'll be innovation and like new type of concepts. What do you foresee as the next kind of thing that might be popping up, or not like really sure and just been solely focused on DeFi? Oh shit! Plug. That's a plug, my sir. That's a plug. No,
That's
no, yeah, that's good.
smooth.
I 100% agree. It's people are, when people are spooked, I feel like the fear and greed index was like what's it like 10 out of 10 out on the fear
Well,
meter.
To
you
be
know, or something.
fair, it's been like this for a while, and I was expecting the same thing, but apes didn't stop aping to my surprise, honestly. And
Yeah.
I don't see this trend. I would expect the same, absolutely. But it's been quite some time already, and
No,
not much has changed. Yes. Yes. That's true. A lot of people are just uneducated and don't understand basic
um,
concepts.
I do have to go talk to another friend. I'm glad I jumped in.
Oh,
Thank
sure.
you so much. No problem,
Yeah,
Firefly. I will definitely talk to you later. As you as well, Smacky
yeah,
and Wilder.
sure.
For sure. Anyway, thanks, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Mhm. Definitely. Mhm. Yes. There's a simple rule of not investing something you're not ready to lose. Because in investments at all, there is no safe place at all. Like, it's just about your risk management strategy and your risk tolerance. But nothing is 100% safe. So don't even try like bringing your life savings into like DeFi of all places. That's crazy talk. Don't do that. Mm, that is true. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. And a lot of people don't really, um, they're not, they're afraid of paying more and they get wrecked that way. Like you said, he paid more for like having a token that he could breach because there would be no liquidity. And yeah, and like in everything DeFi, you shouldn't, if you're chasing big gains or big APR and not ready to, I don't know, um, sometimes paying more pays off even greater. Yes, a lot of times actually. Um, mhm. Everyone's asleep, probably. Or- mm. Oh yeah.
It is. I'm
Okay.
still asleep though.
It's okay. Oh, I wanted to say something, but I forgot. I just, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I heard a lot of people shorting Luna, and they profited really, really well of it. Yeah, unfortunately, I lost a little bit on that. I was so bullish on Luna. So, but it is crypto, and that's just goes to show, that there is no safe place. Mm. Lesson learned. Mhm. Sure. Yes. Yes, 100%. That's a good closing thought, I think. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. It's all indirectly connected or directly. So it's all about DeFire also. Yeah, great conversation. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, bye-bye.